Good evening. I'm back with another word. This is Queen Jessie from Pillar of Light Ministries, and I just want to give you some insight to a big story that has been headlining all over the United States, if not the world, and that is the Cabo Six and the Queen Shanquella. I'm here to tell you tonight that there's nothing new under the sun. What is now has already been. And I want to prove it to you. And I want to show you with the word of God why it happened. So this word is coming from Judges chapter 19. And it goes on to speak about a young queen. Problem was, she didn't know she was a queen. But she was from where queens come from. She didn't know who she was. And so that played a part in her downfall. That played a part in her demise. Because she didn't know who she was around people that she wasn't supposed to be with. She was connected to people that she wasn't supposed to be connected with. See, this queen was connected with a man who didn't know who he was either. And it was during a time when there were no kings in Israel. So he wasn't a king. He was a Levite. Levite was considered a priest from the priesthood. So they were the tribe who was selected to be the go-between between the other tribes and God. They were the ones who were supposed to keep themselves clean and spotless from any blame. But this man, he didn't pay attention to that. And so he treated this young queen, who didn't know she was a queen, like a concubine. He treated her less than she was. He didn't respect who she was. And she would get tired of it. And she would go to her father, and her father would pour back into her and love her and speak all good things to her. But this man would go right behind her and bring her back. He knew how to talk to her. He knew what to say to make her come back. You got to stop letting the wrong people know too much about you. Because when you do, when they don't have the right intentions, when they don't have the respect for themselves that they should have, they not going to have no respect for you. And they going to treat you less than who you are. So anyway, she couldn't break that connection with this person. And so they went to a lodge. They went to a spa. They went to a resort. They ended up at the motel one night. Call it what you want. but so many similarities. They ended up at the B&B. And it was getting dark. So the man said, come in. Come in, because it's not safe out there. Dwell here. And it said, the sons of Belial showed up at the Airbnb. The sons of Belial showed up at this resort. The sons of Belial showed up outside the motel. And they said, give us that man that's in there, that we may have our way with him. See, to go to show you in the Bible, it was bisexual men way back then. These men was going both ways. You gotta be careful, because people that don't have no respect for themselves won't have none for you. And they'll get it any way they can get it. But the man wouldn't go out. The person over the Airbnb said, don't do this thing. This is horrible what you're doing. And they said, you better give us somebody. So the man pushed the woman out there. The queen, who didn't know she was a queen, ended up in the hands of the sons of Belial. Which means the sons of the devil. The children of the devil got their hands on this woman who did not know she was a queen. And they say they had their way with her all night long, until the sun came up. They had their way with her until this woman couldn't speak no more. This woman lost her voice. They drained this woman of her energy. They drained this woman of her vitality. They drained this woman of her life source. And then when they got through with her, they left her at the door. At the door of the Airbnb. They left her there. And the man who didn't respect himself or her, he slept till the sun came up. He was going to rest anyway. He wouldn't even see about the woman. Make sure she was all right. It say that he waited till the sun came up good. Threw her on the back of the saddle. Took her home. And then it says he cut her into pieces. Which means, biblically, he broke the woman. He broke into 12 pieces and sent a piece out to each tribe. And the word of God says for us to discuss what we think that means. It's a reason why the story went national. It's a reason why that story went viral. It's a reason why that story went all over the world. Because it's to bring to our attention all the broken women. All the women that's being broken at the hands of the sons of Belial. All the women that's being broken at the hands of men who don't respect themselves or the person that they with. It's to bring our attention to the fact that you got queens that don't know they queens. How do I know the woman was a queen? Because she was from the tribe of Judah. Biblically, the tribe of Judah was a royalty tribe. The tribe of Judah is where King Jesus, Yeshua, come from. King David. King Solomon. Judah came from stuff. Judah was raw. And Judah was rich. Judah was wealthy. Judah was connected to the Father. It says she would go to her father, and her father would pour into her and speak all the things that she needed to hear. See, God was doing the work with this woman. But she kept going back and being connected to the wrong people. And she ended up in the hands of Belial at the lodge. The Bible calls it a lodge, but I'm telling you, that's basically what she was at, except in today's term, they call it an Airbnb or a spa or a resort. It's a lodge. These people had their way with her, the sons of Belial. That's who the Cabo 6 is. They just gave them a modern name. But biblically, they are the sons of Belial. The queen ended up in the hands of the devil's children. The seed of Satan. These people so wicked they'll do anything and anybody. They wanted to sleep with men and women. They didn't care who they got it from, long as they got it. Wake up and know who you are, people. It's time. It's being past time. Because when you know who you are, it can save your life. It can stop you from being around the wrong people. It'll stop you from ending up in the wrong places. Knowing who you are can keep you from being broken. Because you're not going to take it. You're not going to settle for it. So, you know, if you have time, take it upon yourself to read Judges chapter 19 and see what spiritually your eyes see. But I immediately saw the queen that didn't know she was a queen. She had got tired with these people because she would break away from them and go right back. Break away and go right back. They'd come and say exactly what they knew they needed to say, and she'd go right back. Remember, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, spiritual wickedness, evil in high places. You know, some of these devils got rank. So, it's not them. It's what's inside them. Y'all call them the Cabo 6, but the Bible calls them the sons of Belial. So, may the queen that didn't know she was a queen rest in peace and power. All right, y'all. Until we meet again, this is Queen Jessie at Pillar of Light Ministries. Till next time.